Hello YouTube friends, it's Johnny, the PEI EV guy. Thanks again for tuning into my channel. So a few months ago, I did a comprehensive review of all the EV stations in Summerside, Prince Edward Island. And today I wanted to take some time and show you guys all of the chargers that are in our capital city, Charlottetown. You would think that Charlottetown would be the most EV friendly city in our province because it is the main urban center. Unfortunately, it's taken a while to get a decent amount of chargers installed and operational here. But alas, I'll take you guys on a journey around the city and show you guys what's available and give you details on pricing and availability. And we'll begin today with Charlottetown's very first pay-for-use DCFC flow charger. Now, there are many of these brand of chargers across the country, and they offer level 2 and level 3 charging. For those who don't know, level 2 charging is very similar to what I have installed in my house. It's the same you get from a 240 volt plug, like a dryer or a washer plug. And there's also now what we call level 3 or DCFC, or direct current fast charging charger here, which is also pay for use by the hour. And I'll take you outside and show you what they are. And I'm going to plug in my car to level 2. We'll see what kind of charge we get. And then I'll come back in and explain the rates and stuff. Please bear with me. I don't have my microphone with me. And there's probably going to be a little wind noise on the audio. And I apologize for that. And here we are. Here is the level 3 flow fast charger, which offers both chattable and CCS charging. It looks like you need the app to activate it or purchase the card from their website. 2 charger, same thing, activate with the RFI card or the app on your phone. Bear with me as I try to plug in Darth Vader here. Okay, that wasn't as hard as I feared actually. All you had to do was open the Flow app, find the particular charger that you wanted to use, hit start session, it unlocked the charger for me. I popped on my Tesla adapter for the J772, plugged it in, and it started to charge. Let's take a look and see how much juice we're getting. And survey says we're charging at 7 kilowatts or 30 amps. That's slightly under what I charge at home, but that's fine. Probably the biggest advantage to using this charger would be the location. As you can see, there's the charger there with my car. We're at the Canadian Tire in Charlottetown. We're also close to this commercial center where you've got not one, but 2 grocery stores, a variety of food and other retail options. This is the Charlottetown Mall right there. Again, lots of retail and food options. And if you needed to charge for a while, there's a movie theater you can check out a flick. So overall, I say this is an ideal location to have an electric vehicle charger. I'd say the only negative issue with this charging location would be the price. It is $2 an hour to charge on level 2 and a whopping $20 an hour to charge on level 3. For comparison's sake, I know the same brand of charger at the Champlain Mall in Moncton is $1.50 an hour on level 2 and $15 on level 3. And even $15 is still pricey. If you don't mind paying the high charging fee, this would be a very good location to stop and charge. So out of the 10 or I think 11 electric vehicle chargers in Charlottetown, about half of them are at car dealerships. Now there's a lot of apprehension from people who need a charge going to a car dealership. What if you don't have the brand of car that they have? Or are they going to try to sell you another car? And from what I've heard, here in Charlottetown, it's mostly hassle-free. I've heard they don't mind if you drop in and charge your car quickly and maybe use the washroom. So my first stop is at Brown's Volkswagen in the industrial park. This is a ChargePoint charger. And apparently it's free if you have a ChargePoint account, which I do. So I'm going to grab my adapter and see if I can plug in Darth Vader. So that didn't work. It did accept my card, but it did not recognize my account as a pay-per-use account, which I don't think is right. I'll have to go online and see if I can fix that. C'est la vie, I guess. Let's go find another charger in town. Our next stop on our EV adventure today is Capital Honda. This one is also a charge point charger, and it costs the whopping $5 per hour to charge. I'm not even going to bother to try. I don't want to pay that much. And I would treat this one as a charger of last resort if you really needed to charge and had money on your account. Let's see what else we can find. Our next stop is at Centennial Nissan on the northwest end of Charlottetown. And check this out. We have successful charging underway. Let's go inside and see what we get. All right, we're at a very acceptable 6 kilowatts or 30 amps. That's absolutely wonderful. So we finally found a car dealership in Charlottetown that has access to decently priced or free, as in this case, charging for your electric vehicle. One small down point of this location though, it's kind of outside of the urban center of the town, so there's not many amenities around. If the dealership was open, I'm sure you could go in and use the washroom. But other than that, there's no real place to get a bite to eat without walking down the highway or just resting and relaxing. So I would use this location if you were transitioning from one side of the island to the other and needed a quick top up along the way. Let me unplug this car and let's go see what else we can find. Our next stop is here at Efficiency PEI. Now, they have 2 locations in Charlottetown that offer free electric vehicle charging. The only caveat is that it's only available during regular business hours. And unfortunately, today is a Sunday and I cannot go inside to ask for assistance. And if this were normal business hours, I would recommend this location on Belvedere Avenue, because just down the street there, you have access to a Burger King, so food and washrooms. There's also an Atlantic Superstore for grocery needs, Indigo Books for any reading material you might want, as well as a few other retail options. Let's see what else we can find. Our next stop on our hunt for EV chargers in Charlottetown on this lovely day is at the University of Prince Edward Island. I've used this charger many, many times. It's absolutely great. As you can see, we have a juice box connector here. This one's always free. Just pull in and set it up. It's always free. Just pull in and plug in your car. No need to fiddle around with apps or the like. So the one caveat with this charger is that it's very popular. There are several members of the faculty here and staff at UPEI that own electric vehicles, and they're plugging in. And because it's free and has 24-hour access, anybody can come. So I got lucky today. Nobody here. Whether that's because it's a Sunday or because the school year is over now and we're into the summertime, I don't know. But the charger was available, so I plugged it in. This juice box charger gives us 7 kilowatts at a full 32 amps, is what this car can take. So it's a little bit quicker than the other level 2s that we've seen around town, and it's free. As for amenities, I'm pretty sure there's some kind of restaurant and food court available up here, but I'm not sure. I didn't go to this university. But I do know that there's access to the Carey pool, and if you had to bring your child or loved one to a swimming lesson or use of the pool during public hours, you could charge here and use those facilities up there. To summarize, I wouldn't necessarily use this location unless my destination was the university for whatever reason, an event, using the pool, or whatever. It's a good location, but not great. Let's see what else we can find today. So here we are at Hillside Chevrolet. This location does have an EV charger, but as you can see, it is a CCS charger. And since this location is no good to me as a Tesla owner, we're going to move on to the next one. Our next Charlottetown stop is at Access PEI, just off the main highway here. This is another charger that I've used several times before. It's totally free, access 24/7. As you can see, it's right here on the corner of the building. It's in a decent location, with the possible exception if you are coming during regular business hours, Monday to Friday, there's a good chance that the spots will be iced. So I usually park it in this corner spot. As for amenities around this location, it is super close to Red Shores Racetrack and Casino if you're going there for some gambling or horse racing fun. There is Riverside Market down the street where you can get some organic groceries and stuff. And it's not a terribly long walk to downtown if you were super low on juice and had time. So to summarize, decent location in town, always free and accessible, with the possible exception that you'll probably get iced. Let's move on, shall we? So our last stop for today is at the Delta Hotel in downtown Charlottetown. I know the Delta has access to a Tesla destination charger and a Sun Country Highway Level 2 charger for any other electric vehicle. There's only one problem: I can't show it to you because they blocked off access to the garage, I assume due to the global pandemic for COVID-19. Otherwise, I would highly recommend this location if you didn't mind paying the $3 an hour fee to park your car, as it's an easy walk to downtown Charlottetown's many restaurants and retail outlets. So I think I showed you every public access electric vehicle charger in Charlottetown. If I missed any, please leave me a comment down below. And what did we learn? So it looks like you have one of two choices to make when selecting an EV charger in Charlottetown. You either have to A, pay for a charger that's got good speed and access to amenities like washrooms and food outlets and stores, or if you insist on charging for free, you may be left out somewhere without any amenities. The choice is yours. Hey, thank you for watching. Thanks for doing the stuff with the liking and subscribing. It really helps. And with that, I'm going to head home and get some lunch. See ya.